spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Seminoles about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it out. It's Hampton. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Alabama's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Seminoles offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And here it comes for the first time as a start. See, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Haynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite-level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Rides to back and leaves it. Fighting off the defender. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Sweet cut there. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Fires to the big fella. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding.
There he goes. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer. Nice run by the running back.
Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Noles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time he's got it. At the 20, he's got space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll try the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Noles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down and go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point makes it 7-3.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. To the ground with the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Rushes on him. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield. Got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where... Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
We're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Throws to the tight end. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Bernard. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Blasted as he lets it go. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Fair catch is signaled and made. And the give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays. Now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and
Oh, right through his fingers. He muffed it.
Kick interference. Kicking team.
The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Washington. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So he gets stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this 2nd play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real...
Makes the catch! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Alabama!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown pass zone, you've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 21 over Nevada. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The run from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Noles need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. They'll run it from the gun. And into the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quickly complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the... Stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Intercepted! intercepted. Oh, what a play. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Running to Green. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying to barrel in. Into the house. Touchdown tie.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage. Make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. Scrambling away. Fires downfield. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, Bama! The defense putting points on the board. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Webster. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's... They'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Makes his man miss. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself on the draw. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
But I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate moving forward.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Simpson. Pulls it in, it's Williams.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Look out, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll run play action. Makes the grab, it's Miller. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Dead center perfectly. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. The ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top. They get to him as he throws. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give is to Miller. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll try the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Nice move to pick up yardage. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and...
He caught it! Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball, I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no... Touchdown, Florida State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. A lot of we are's inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable.
Offense in a split backfield. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. They'll go with a direct snap. Creates a little room. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground with the running back. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Now improvising. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to get the corner. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you, and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Direct snap. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Touchdown Seminoles! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Just a short pass to the tight end. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Snagged in the middle. It's Horton. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. QB draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Using his legs, it's Washington. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That one comes out hot down the right side. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes a hit as he fires. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Seminoles are flying down the field. Gives it on the option. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. The defense back out of bounds, short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Grab near the sticks. It's Bernard. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Miller with the ball. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Give to the running back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to be that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.